Welcome to a fresh edition as we get along with some of the biggest entertainment stories in the world of entertainment. Otherwise, my name is Hassan, the big brother. There's DJ Moss, Liz Honey. Good evening, team. How are you doing?
Doing great, thank you.
Good to have you guys back. Long week. So we said that weekend.
Yeah,
whatever.
The weekend was okay. It was
Yes.
fine. Yeah, we had fun with friends, and you always know me. How I do my weekend. Yeah, my weekend
At
is
times
always
indoors.
Yeah, just indoors.
Okay.
Maybe I go and I do some stuff, 1 to 3 things, then I come back home.
Yes.
And yeah, the weekend just ends like that.
It's been a fantastic weekend for me. I decided to chop off.
You even look younger.
Somebody was telling me, and I took it like a compliment. But afterwards, I was thinking. I said, this must be an insult. Somebody told me, Hassan, are you not a TB patient? Because I don't know how I look. He was telling me,
like a TB
patient. I look unusual. That's what he was telling me. But I decided to chop part of my hair off.
But of course, it's like, once people are used to seeing you with much hair,
true.
and the later when you will shave off, you also look different.
True.
Like now, once I'm to trim this off, I also look different.
It's the way you look different.
I also look different.
Yeah, true.
So that's the same thing also happens. Even
Apart
now,
from
even
most,
younger,
most has always been looking like that. Most
the
trims
same.
every time. He's always like
yeah, because we're used to seeing him like that.
Hey, okay. All right, guys, welcome to the show. A lot to talk about entertainment-wise. I mean, so many stories are coming through. But of course, first things first, as we get along. Tomorrow, do we have a guest? I think yes.
Probably,
yes, we're getting a guest. I don't want to forget that, but just know I think we're getting having a guest tomorrow on the show, and I want to keep you guys anxious about that. Otherwise, too many local stories are coming through. One of them is about CHUKU. He has a brand new video. Brand new jam. He's working on an album. He has announced a concert that is going to be in August. Can you just pull a crowd?
He can pull a crowd. This is also who has been in the industry for long, and he has promoted a lot of artists, by the way.
Yeah, true.
Of course, these artists will all come for him to support him.
Yes.
And they also have their own fan base, which will give it out for him.
He's working on an album. The album is actually having 6 songs. It's more like an EP. He just dropped the lead single from the album. It's called CHUKU. I think you guys can check it out on his various social media platforms. That is CHUKU for you. Like I said, he has been here. He has been in this space for a very long while. He has done collabs with so many artists. He's one guy who loves going cultural. He loves cultural stuff, and he also does reggae music. I think most of his songs are actually reggae songs. That is CHUKU for you. Divine Gabbana as well is also working on an EP, 4 songs before the end of this month. He's going to be dropping them out. I don't know whether that is something to go with or it's a new normal, in the industry. Guys coming up with albums, EPs here and there. Divine just has, just actually had a great job. Kumabo has been, taking waves. Working out for him. I don't know whether he's not going to dilute the success of Kumabo with more songs. To me, I felt maybe he needed to first give it space.
Yeah, that's the same thing also I was thinking about that. At least if you could give it a little space for it to move. Because actually he released this song when students are still at school.
Yes.
And now they are coming back.
Yes.
He has to allow them to first,
to
get used. Yeah, they should get used to the song, the vibe with it. Then maybe he can drop in another jam. Okay. But if he's to drop another one when this one is still, definitely it may set on it.
Yes, because it's going to. Times when you come up with a hit song, Kumabo is a hit song. Absolutely, we know that. When you come up with another song to dilute it up, all your energy is going to be driven the other side to maybe push the new song that you are dropping. And again, it's not just a song. He's working on an EP. Those are like 4 or 5 songs already. Trust me, it's going to affect the movement and the supply of this song, Kumabo. But all in all, I think the industry is getting lively. Guys, you remember what we said? Guys are targeting students.
Yeah, it's true.
It's 3 weeks or 4 for students to get back. Today is already 8th of April. Students are getting back on 3rd of May. I mean, at the end of the day, they already target him. That's why every artist is coming with a new song now. Monopoly is also working on a new single. I mean, he just dropped a collabo, but this time around he wants a single, him alone, as Monopoly. I think he's dropping before the end of this month. That's also another great one for him. At the end of the day, you'll get to realize that Epi is going to be having a lot of songs, very many new songs dropped from artists, and there's going to be traffic, you know, where necessary. But of course, whoever comes with a better mechanism of pushing or marketing the songs out there, I think will at the end of the day get to the top.
Gets it to the top, because now people go with what is trending.
Yeah, true.
So if you come with yours and you're not promoting it so much and not giving so much time or attention to it, then who will want to go down to the grassroots? They want to go on top. They follow what is up. They can't come down.
True.
So.
All right, Monopoly, Pistol Young, Dwayne Gabana, JJ Suru, from the ladies' side, I don't know, Fifi Yafi. There's this story about her. I don't know whether, you know, she just had to go like that. I mean, there's that breaking story about her and the man. The marriage has, should we say, ended in tears? Sorry to say that, but that is what it is for Fifi Yafi right now. For us, it's not talking music, but it's the other way around. I'm seeing social media getting so much on that. I don't know what really happened. She decided to call it quits in that marriage, and yeah, she's taking a new trend as well. But I think, you know, at times they say, when you're not happy where you are, you can always move on.
You let it go and then you move on.
You let it go. You go where you can find some happiness. So apparently that is the situation.
Where is she going to get the happiness?
Maybe
wherever she feels that she's going to. You never know. Maybe she has even got someone already, only waiting for that moment.
And that is how ladies behave.
Hey, before them leaving, at
you
least.
See, when you're in this relationship,
there's one thing
your minds are somewhere. Maybe at the same time.
At least there's one thing that I always want to tell people.
Yes.
One thing that before you choose your partner, there's something that you have to consider as a man.
Yes.
The first thing is the level of education.
This one goes to who? Men, eh?
Yes.
Oh, both.
No, especially men. Let me talk about men.
Yes.
The first thing is the level of education.
Then
the second thing is the finance, money.
Money, eh?
Yeah.
What are these ladies working, independent?
No, one.
What do you mean money?
When I talk of money, that when a lady is having more money than a man, there are chances that the relationship may not work.
Sure.
She will not listen to you. She will not understand you. You will become like a houseboy, a maid in your house. Whether you are living in your house, whatever. That's why even I'm doubting the new relationship that Ed Kenzo is having with the minister.
But they're balanced. They all have the money.
No, of course the lady has more money.
No.
Somebody, Hassan, don't argue. We have already done research.
No.
You are just talking out of...
You did a research.
Listen now. This is the lady with the minister.
So?
She meets people who... First of all, this lady is educated. She was the vice guild president of Makerere University.
Yes.
Get this one here.
Yes.
These are all things that... Now, look at the Ed Kenzo. Street guy. Somebody who...
Did you just say Ed Kenzo is a street guy right now? With the caliber he is in right now?
Of course. That does not remove you from... Let me tell you what...
Where you're coming from.
Now, Hassan, there's one thing that you have forgotten. I already tell you one thing that...
What is that?
One thing that if you're a man and stop in P7, you start thinking of marrying P2, P5, P5 girls. If you're in senior 4, think of marrying senior 2, P7. If you're in senior 6, then you can think of...
If you're a graduate, then you think
if you're a graduate, you can marry... Now depends.
A fellow graduate.
A fellow graduate. Leave the ones who are educated to...
So you're saying... You're trying to...
Hassan, for you are laughing, but I've said this. I will say it's me most who say this one here. Let us get back to that relationship with Kenzo. One thing that I'm seeing is that this is a lady, she's a minister, she meets so many other people of high class. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, when you look at the relationship, you will find out that she's better off. Yes, she has been Kenzo's fan. They have a kid. as it has been claimed.
And that is the best thing.
And now
Marry someone who is your fan. Trust me, that's the best way to go. Most if you are to marry your fan, someone who loves DJ Moss as DJ Moss, who loves DJ Moss playing on the desk. Trust me, you last in that relationship. So Eddie Kenzo is marrying his fan, regardless the status, whether minister, whether what. But this is someone who loved him,
but the
doing whatever he was doing.
Culturally, sometimes this marriage, the first marriage that you have in your life, is very, very important.
Yeah, true.
If you don't maintain and keep it, other women, when they come, they get some small challenge, they always think about that, hey, you're a bad person. You get what I'm saying? A small challenge, like maybe we had a quarrel with you last night. I may even go home and find when you have packed, you have put things on the pickup and everything, you have gone with everything. You get what I'm saying? So they will first, you know, women, for them, they are very sensitive. So first reflect back that, hey, I'm not the first woman to stay in this house here. Now, are these the same challenge that the other woman who left was facing? So that one will give her courage of packing.
But again, it also encourages.
So, in all what I'm trying to say is, marriage, it has levels. It has levels. As I said, it has levels. So if you are someone who maybe is near to leave,
like I've always said, you should crash according to your class. You should crash according to your class.
It may not easily work for you. Haven't ever seen, let me give you another scenario, examples. Haven't ever seen, I get leaves at a certain point, maybe was near, when she has finished her senior 4, then I start maybe paying her in school.
Yes.
After reaching in a university there, she gets other friends. Then when she starts comparing me and the friends who are at the university, she says, to hell with that one there.
But I think...
But it is me who has pushed up that one.
I think the best comparison ladies always have is in relation
to it's the same thing, which is even if you are I'm taking it very far. Between this recent war between the MP and the technician, the DST technician.
Yes.
I was told that this technician has been paying this lady's school fees. You get what I'm saying? That's why the lady got, when she came out, actually even this guy was phoned, he even was on the ground. They called him that we are seeing your girlfriend. Should I say girlfriend or your wife? With an MP, this MP here, I don't want to mention names. So this guy said, I used to that, yes, he jumped on border. You know, for him, he's a very humble guy. So he jumped on border, reaching there, the lady was coming out of what? Of the car. When the lady also saw that guy, she jumped back to the drive away. But so paying. This is all showing you that thing.
Yes.
Always. Now, Hassani, you first look at this. There is a way how a lady must respect you in your home, at your home. Now, this is the lady who has more money than you. Everything she's ahead of you. What is that?
I've also seen marriages where even ladies have more money, but they are very comfortable. Than they're like, you know.
No, okay. I'm saying a lady should not beat you in everything. A lady should not beat you in the level of education, in terms of having money.
But
when she's ahead by all these things there, trust me, she'll get someone.
No, there's those ones who are even ahead of all those, but still they do give it, okay, like they go even down, they bow down for their husband, no matter what. However much how rich she is, and the husband maybe even earns maybe 100 per month, she still respects the husband, and this is my husband, I have to respect him. But those ones who feel that I can't, they're there.
Yes, but now this is the time when even you are meeting now a minister, like now you are meeting the minister, you not know whether the minister is someone is their husband.
You see,
even you, the husband, when you are coming even like this.
There's a perception you are having about
marriage,
the Kenzo marriage. Yeah, but maybe the marriages around, but also Kenzo marriage. I don't know why you are undermining Kenzo, just because maybe he's...
I'm not undermining him. I'm not undermining him. But I'm trying to, it's my opinion, I'm just trying to share, I'm just trying to, how should they say it? I don't know. I'm trying to it's just an opinion, the way how I'm seeing, because people have been asking questions about the marriage that now, true, we're all happy that Eddie Kenzo has got to what?
Yeah, he has moved on.
He has moved on. Remember that Eddie Kenzo all along he has been looking for somebody who can replace Rema. And the person should be of a better, let me say, a better version of Rema. That's what Eddie Kenzo was looking for. And right now he has got that. But the thing is the relationship going to last? That's the question what people, all Ugandans are asking.
200% yes. That is to me. It will. Kenzo is a high-class man. This is an international guy. This is someone who has money. This is someone who can make millions in a week. Just one show like this, he can make the money. I mean, what is stopping him? I mean, at times also it is not money to me. You know, it is feelings. It is respect. If this lady met Kenzo before being a minister, so if Kenzo could take her up just
now,
before being a minister,
the level has gone high.
Even though
Now, Hassan, you shouldn't talk. You shouldn't talk, Hassan. Yes, exactly. You shouldn't talk.
the level has gone high.
The level has gone high. The level has gone high.
Okay, but we're waiting to see.
That's the fact. Because on your way, as you are trying to execute your duties, you will meet some other people
who are better than
you see, women they like admiring.
Yes,
they keep on admiring each and every day, every time.
Yes.
They as they keep on exploring. You know.
But what is it? What is it that?
What I'm looking at?
Listen, Moss.
No, I'm not giving an example of what cares or what.
Yes.
But I'm saying like now, right now, my wife at home knows that she's better than me in everything.
Yes.
There's nothing now that she's lacking.
Yes.
She has the monies. She's the when it comes to respect, she's more respect than me. Everything. Then there's someone where she will be looking up to. That's the person the person will call.
What is it? What is it that person has that, you know, this
person here doesn't have?
other husband doesn't have? The money.
Yes. Or a lady, they look at the money.
How huge it is.
Look at the money.
Most there are certain
But
things.
let me tell you,
Very tangible, small
yes,
things.
at least there's one thing.
There's that one thing
Yes.
this poor man will always do to this woman
And
who
this
is
woman
rich.
will not always
And trust me,
It's good that you have said the one thing.
that one thing.
But there are
Isn't
many
it better
things.
than- it's
Now
better
listen,
than money?
what you have said,
Yes.
there's only one thing
Uh,
that a poor man will do to a lady,
what
a
is
rich
that?
lady.
What is
But
that?
there are many things that a rich man will do.
These many things may not even be equivalent to this one thing. I'm
Hassan,
telling you,
Hassan,
Moss.
you will not be a man in a home where you will not be a man. You will not be a man if you're a man. Because
Yes.
first of all, as a man, you have your commands at home. You say,
Yeah,
this
true.
is how things work here at my home. But how are you going to say that when the woman you are having at home is more respected, even if she has more money, which means how older they will be the one working at your home? You will not be a man. Yes, the marriage may be there. You can yet marry. It will not. Because now for you the marriage to last, you have to be humble.
You see,
Now, if you are the man,
Moss.
you have to be humble and follow whatever she tells you.
Moss, you see, there's one thing we have. The world thinks negative about women always. That is the perception the world has about women. We feel maybe when we empower them, they'll always use their powers on us. That is why, by the way, in most cases, men feel they shouldn't empower the women out there. That's where the women activists come through, to empower themselves, the fellow women. But at the end of the day, trust me, if we get off that mentality, there are women, very many of them out there who are filthy rich, but they still respect their poor husbands at the end of the day. Not every woman will always take the aspect of money as a pinnacle.
Now, let me ask you right now.
Yes.
Let me ask a question.
Yes.
If Kenzo appears with Fiona in a certain function,
Yes.
who is more recognized? Kenzo, an artist. This is the minister.
No, I mean, the recognition, listen, it depends, Moss, it depends.
Depends.
All of them are, do you know even, do you know, in terms of class, status, Kenzo is even having a higher status than that minister, that Fiona, in terms of status. Social status, I'm talking about social, but I know you're looking at political status, but I'm talking about social status. There's political status, there's social status, even the economic status. I mean, at the end of the day, if you have to look at all these
things. A person who has been a vice guild president of...
What is wrong with that? Most. A guild president is just a guild president.
It is just anyone can get that position.
Anyone can be a guild president. We have seen, even there's this guy, I mean, Alionzi, who has been a guild president of the entire university, not even vice. He's from here, from West Nile. But again, what status does he hold?
You are saying Eddie Kenzo has more better status than him.
Socially.
Let's leave that discussion.
Okay. Let's.
You know, everyone has his own opinion.
Yeah, let's.
But to me, I'm just saying that we're just praying because it is really a very good thing to the entertainers, especially who have been struggling around to find copyright law to be amendment of the copyright law in the parliament. Now we already have another person who is going to actually she started her work before.
But people are blasting her already. I mean, she's a minister, state minister for minerals. I think something of that sort. She doesn't have a say about entertainment. If she does, not too much. That's what I'm saying. Because not too much. So she's already been blasted up because there are certain things you're supposed to do and there are certain things you're not supposed to do. Focus on mineral development, whatever, your sector, where you are employed, where you're appointed as a minister. But again, if you leave your sector, you are so much into entertainment, you might get problems at the end of the day. Make sure you do what you're being supervised. By the ministers are supervised. Don't think you're a minister and you're going to be there forever. No.
But you are the supervisor.
You can't
you supervise the whole ministry.
There's someone who is supervising the ministry. So do you know why there are reshuffles in the ministries? I mean, the entire ministries we have in the country. You are supervising your own ministry, that is the mineral sector, but somebody out there is also supervising you and your entire ministry. You as a minister and the entire ministry. So at the end of the day, if you don't focus on your duties, because I see people already blasting this lady just because she's so close to Eddie Kenzo. Eddie Kenzo is the boyfriend, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, she's losing focus on whatever she's supposed to do in her ministry. She's taking the whole mantle of entertainment on her side, fighting a copyright law. I mean, at the end of the day, don't be surprised when even you get reshuffled off. I mean, because you're supposed to focus on what you're supposed to do on your table. So it is getting a lot of confusion for her. To me, this wasn't the right time for her to start getting into entertainment very fast.
Let me submit one thing that you have forgotten, that before this lady she was appointed as a minister. She had already started that process
because of Kenzo, right?
Yes, Kenzo. You know, they were so much close.
Yes.
So Eddie Kenzo.
Most, let's get off from this discussion. Let's get away from this discussion. It will take us long. Anyways,
but what we are sharing, is very important.
What is the bottom line? Yes.
The thing is, you are saying that she will be affected, but she started, and I think that's where they even saw her potential.
No.
She presents in the parliament, at the table of the parliament.
No.
The issue to do with copyright.
If they saw her potential in the copyright, fight.
No, the general presentation in the parliament.
It is okay.
How many MPs are there that they don't even say anything?
It is okay, Mos. What I'm saying is, if they saw her potential, which is okay, but it is not in line of entertainment. If they wanted her in entertainment, then they would have, appointed her in entertainment sector. This is something different from what she's supposed to do. You can't bring your internal or private family issues to public office. No.
You are the people who see neighbors' child suffering, and you just say,
if you want to please your Eddie Kenzo, please him in a different way. Do what you're supposed to do in your office of mineral development, whatever, that sector where you're appointed as a minister. Full stop. I mean, she's crisscrossing from nowhere. I still made a post on Twitter. I did see, formerly X, and the comments were very, very, very hilarious. Very outrageous comments actually coming through. People trying to attack her here and there. There was even somebody who said, we are not will not see you in this office for more than a year or two, because her speed was too much. She's just doing everything to please Eddie Kenzo. But you're not there to please Eddie Kenzo. You're there to do your work and please the Ugandans, please your supervisors, please who has appointed you there.
Let us leave that direction. Now, how is Rema feeling? Because first of all, the first time, Kenzo was hurt.
You saw me.
No, I'm saying.
Rema even came out and she said
let them first bring the story, the way how I want us to discuss it. At first, Kenzo was hurt. Rema getting a husband, and the husband who is educated, moreover a doctor.
Yes.
You see that one there. So I think Kenzo was a little bit. He was a little bit affected. So it's a little bit. He was affected. He was so much affected. He was hurt, deeply hurt. Actually, it affected him so much in a way that first of all, he got a doctor, a guy who is a doctor, educated. If Rema had got maybe a fellow musician who,
but to me that
who
would
is not, who is not of that, who is what?
A fellow musician will be hurting me more.
It won't hurt him.
At least
It won't hurt him.
At least you
it
get
won't
someone
hurt him. It
out
won't
of
hurt
my-
him. But when you get someone, like now, if you get someone who is above my standard, you get someone who is well off, it may not hurt me. I may see the reason why you have left me. But when you get someone who is below my standard, I will say, that may be, I just forget. But now, I think, that's why you see that Ed Kenzo took time. And people were, you know, people are suspicious.
But
they are
Rema,
bringing the likes of
Rema came with,
India, the likes of who, blah, blah.
but I think Rema had a point. You know, she
came out.
up and she was like, people should stop talking about their families. To me, it's the right thing to do. People should stop those comparisons. I mean, she says she's happy for Eddie Kenzo. She loves to see Eddie Kenzo happy, whether he got a minister or what. He should be happy with whoever he got.
Not shocked.
But people shouldn't draw those comparisons.
Not shocked.
Who getting shocked? No, I'm giving you exactly what he said.
Let me ask you, Hassan. Let's leave that example. Who wishes good for his ex?
If you have a
To
kid,
get a better husband,
If
a better
if
version
you have
of
a
you.
kid
If
with
you have
that
a kid-
person, you wish it.
Liz, who wishes you do wish maybe a husband, your ex, to get a better version of you?
Of course, I wish him the best. Because now, if we have a child together, and I need this child needs to have a mother. Because now, let's take for example, the
At
child is
times-
not staying with me, and the child is staying with the man.
Yes.
And definitely, this child need to have a mother who will also give her that motherly love.
now listen, there's this one thing. Everyone needs to have the best in this world. Even my own girlfriend or my own woman at home, if at all is there, if she gets a better version of me, you let her go. Wish her all the best. Who doesn't need the best in this world? Trust me, if you get someone who is out there better than me and you feel he is better than me, well and good. Come to me over and tell me, you know, I got someone better than you, and yeah, I'll wish you all the best, because we all need the best. Also me, if I find someone better than me in my own assessments, I'll also tell you honestly, I'll be like, you know what, I got someone who is more better than you. But I don't know what I consider, maybe money, maybe looks, maybe what.
Your assessment, your assessment is it overdose?
Please take us through. What other stories are there? I mean,
Okay, away from that, talking about Jackie Chandiru, she came out
Yes.
saying that actually they didn't want to despise her tribe, that is Lugara tribe, so much. She came out to say
They
this.
despise, eh?
Yeah, they despise Lugara culture so
Yes,
much,
yes,
like the
yes.
tribe so much. They always discriminate us, especially on the side of Central. She tried to give an example when she was with Blue 3, you know. Actually, when she was with Blue 3, people were really, they were giving her that support.
Yes, yes,
so, but then when she started now singing in her own language, in her local language, that's when they told her, now, do you know what? We don't want you anymore. You have to go back to your people, because her father is someone from this side and
Yes,
the mother is from
yes.
the other side. So they just said, okay, now, since you want it to be like this, then move to your home. So she decided to do like that. So she felt really that they shouldn't be despising us like this. We are all Ugandans. No.
But I think it's so common in the Central.
No,
Yes.
this is something that happens in the whole world. I don't think that it is a mistake. Even we have seen footballers who have been so much complaining about racism. So it is everywhere. It's everywhere, and it's common. Like if you for example, right now, if you get a white man, the way you say, hey, how are you, hi white man? He feel you are crossing lines.
But
You get what I'm saying?
people normally
But
despise
they feel like you are crossing line. You are like you are trying to isolate him from. So that is common. It happens everywhere. But in Central, what I just want to say is that in Central, true, yeah. Sometimes they have that kind of. They always call you by your tribe. That's the worst thing I've seen in Central. They say Omulugwara, and always they do that when something bad has happened. You get what I'm saying? Something bad, when something bad happened, they say no wonder Omulugwara. So
they are like that.
no, they are like that. That's their behavior. So they have that belief that respect. How they say it. I don't know how I can put it, but that's the belief that for them when it comes to respect, I think, and it's true. But it's true when you look at Baganda, they really have that kind of respect. Like even now, I'm older than you by just an hour. You must respect me. That's how it is.
But for me,
do you know that
yes.
for example, I can give you an example, like Chameleon may not be even stronger than Palazzo. But Chameleon can beat even Palazzo not even reply. Because of that kind of, in Baganda, once you are an elder, that's all. They have a say that it means what? The elder does not what?
He's not always in wrong.
So that kind of thing. That's why I'm saying that even you may be stronger than the person, but the person will slap you. There's even a time some Mose, very weak Mose, slapped a guy, a very huge guy, slapped him.
But for me, that is supposed to be everywhere.
He went away.
That is supposed to be everywhere.
In Arua, when you don't have that attachment with anybody, in Arua here, let any person who is older than you slap you, then and I swear you just walk like Moses, thank you, and there you go away.
But I've seen also.
You don't go away. They start 1-1. You want it to end 1-1.
No, this is what I'm saying. I mean, for me, respect is supposed to be, universal. It's supposed to be two-way. Most you are older than me. If I give you respect, you have to return it back to me. If you give me respect, I have to return it back to you. It doesn't
work like that.
It's supposed to be, I mean, it's mutual, it's two-way.
It doesn't work like that in Centro. The Centro, as long as I'm older than you, you must respect me.
Then I'm not going to
respect the elders. Even the young ones, they have to respect you. That's how it works. Not that again, when I respect you, have to respect me. Whatever thing I say, whether it is wrong, you swallow and keep quiet.
But so must we always think, must we always think that elders are, in most cases, they're always right? No.
Yeah, they're always right.
No.
And that's why we get it wrong here.
That's why we get it wrong.
But not in Central, in Buganda, listen, in Buganda,
right.
In Buganda,
yes.
So long as someone is the leader, whatever thing you say, whether it is wrong on your side, you swallow and keep quiet.
Hey, you just accept it.
That's what we say respect now. That's why I'm saying respect begins from that side. So for us here, you can say something and your followers start arguing with you. Who are you? I've seen the sunshine.
A junior can correct, a senior.
You don't correct that time. Let it first go. When they get problem there, you say, yeah, I saw this thing was going to. I saw the car was going to knock, but I could not say.
But I think for me, all in all, for us to actually get off this marginalization, the best thing is to always give quality.
Yeah,
I mean, be your best. I mean, do your best. Be at your best. I mean, no one will always beat the best. If you're on top of your game, however much they marginalize you, at the end of the day, the respect will always come automatic. I mean, we have seen guys who do their best. We have seen big stars from this region who actually go to the central and they conquer the entire Uganda and even the entire continent. In sports world, we have seen our guys. At some point, Moss gave an example with this guy. What is his name? Muhammad Saban.
Yeah.
You know, he was a West Niler, very short, you know, dark-skinned guy who could actually be marginalized in one way or two. But because he was at his top, nobody could actually get him off because he was really at his
now,
best.
This way now it comes.
Yes.
The level at which Muhammad Shaban was, if he was someone from Central, he would have been at the sky.
Yeah, true.
He would have been at the sky.
And they will be blowing.
But there were some limitations that made him to be where he was. You get what I'm saying?
You
There are
mean
some
he
limitations.
didn't reach exactly
even the
where he
likes
was
of
supposed to reach?
Onyang or what those guys there, they have that limitation is there. Or is you find people find excuses. They look at the good thing that you have, but they attach it with the disadvantages or the bad thing that you have.
Okay.
But a person who is maybe your own, when he's having something, everything that he now, if I'm from Central and I'm good, I'm at that level there, they'll always forward all the good things about me, and the bad thing they will try to hide them. For them, this thing, however, yeah, this guy is good, but that bad part.
I think everyone does that. Everyone does that.
But
even
for this and there, it comes openly.
No, even most.
For
even,
the
even
ones
in the
like now, Jack Chandil, for him, it comes openly. Yeah, for Jack Chandil to come openly in a way that they say, "Muhimbi mulunji na ye mulugwara."
See?
You get it? She's a good singer,
But she's a
lugwara. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
This and here is what blah blah blah. So that one there, mulugwara, it means that when they build that, but they said, he's a good singer, and mulunji. They will not bring that part.
For me, these things happen everywhere.
True. I believe that.
Even in the US, we here we believe
now
the US do not have.
And let me give you now the
weaknesses.
current situation that happened. Let me tell you one thing that even it happened when Caesar, the pool player, the national champion of Uganda, this previous Ugogo, he went and represented Uganda in China. Is it called the ball? Something like hay ball in China. When he was beaten, some people just happily posted how he was beaten. But when he was winning, they could not even post the game that he won when he was there. So what does that mean? That everyone has an enemy. Now enemies, they always target that miserable time. That's what they want. That's what they want to do. Always. That's the challenge.
Yes, I think Jackie can always talk that because these things happen everywhere. I was at the verge of us.
It happens everywhere, but does it happen here? When they come, they wouldn't welcome them. Don't you see when they always have a successful shows here.
Yeah, true. True.
But now, when we get an artist here and goes to Central and have a very successful show like ours here.
Do you know what I was saying? One, we here in Africa, we think maybe the grown-up countries, talk about the US, the UKs, we think they don't have weaknesses. But their media does not actually show their weaknesses out. We think those guys are perfect. Everyone, everything, whatever they do is just perfect.
No.
But no, those guys have too many challenges. US has a lot of challenges, but the media does not show us the challenges. They always show the better part of them.
Now, this way even we got it wrong.
Yes.
Media, mainstream media.
For us,
personnels.
media, we saw our weaknesses
media,
off.
we were too open to everything.
True.
We put everything there.
Yes.
For people to see.
Yes.
But these people here, remember that Hassan today, if I come up and say, Hassan, the big brother, the one who works with West Nile TV, was caught to cheating, blah, blah. If it's true, I can sue you. You can sue me. You can even sue me for the damage. You get what I'm saying? But for us here, we don't fear. Come on, fire. I'll put everything there. You remember some stories we ran them when at the end of the day, people, and one of the things is that because we are broke, we don't have money to buy lawyers to go and fight for our side and so on.
Yes.
So we end up leaving some of these stories that
the way they are.
The way they are. But trust me, I may do something, it may even be true, you even have evidence about it. But what you have put there, the story that you have put there, is it adding on my brand or it's damaging my brand? So if it's damaging my brand, I can show you and for that and you pay me.
Yeah, true.
So for us here, it doesn't work like that, but also it works. I may have done something very, very, very wrong, but you don't need to put it there. You put it there, I'll show you.
You keep it for yourself.
Yeah, you are supposed to show the good part of me to the world, not the bad part.
That's what the developed countries actually do, by the way. They
And
only
it comes to their law.
they portray their strengths only. They hide away their weaknesses. So for us, we think maybe they don't have weaknesses. I mean, these guys have a lot of weaknesses.
For example, some of our mainstream the TVs here, you find them showing things to do with someone has been killed, someone has been done what. You find they run the story for almost 30 minutes just showing how people are dying, as if even the people don't die in the other areas. You get what I'm saying? So it shows that is this the right thing to show people? How will people see Uganda as a country? Because they look at you, because someone who doesn't stay in Uganda, when he looks at the news that we have,
the pictures and
for him, the picture that you are showing people what is happening in Uganda, is it really selling the country or it's not selling the country? That's where we get it wrong, especially in Africa. So anything that to do with the news, you must make sure that you put the best thing to sell your country. But for us, we put
but we're just too open, and we're too genuine.
We don't hide.
We believe in transparency and all that. Anyways, guys, away from that, FIE is actually announcing a concert this year. I think we'll be seeing how FIE concert goes through. So many artists actually pretty much planning concerts. I mean, most of them have done concerts last year. We're seeing still the bandwagon of concert actually still continuing. FIE Mutoni actually coming through. I don't know whether she deserves it. I think she does. She's been there. She has given us quality music. But of course, she's not actually in her prime. Gone are the days when she was actually, up there. But of course, yes, pretty much well. I believe she'll get the numbers. They're looking at September or August, I think. For FIE Mutoni.
Anybody can even come up with a concert, and it ends up the way how it depends on how you have organized it. By the way, you can come up with a concert, because concert doesn't mean that whether she has the music, whether you have the music, whether you don't have the music, you're not the owner who's going to perform on that very day. We have so many other artists who are coming to support, who are coming to perform. So I think it's a time that if you don't do concert right now, time is going to come ahead that
you'll not have that history.
No, you will not do the concert. Because right now, as I've been telling people that I've been telling my fellow DJs, if you cannot afford buying MacBook right now, you will not buy MacBook at the end of the day. What I'm saying right now is before the MacBook, the price of the MacBook were very high. And later on they came down. Right now they have now shoot very high. You get a MacBook latest 2023, you cannot get less than even 8 million. Trust me, you cannot. Less than 8 million, just a MacBook, a mere MacBook like this one.
Somebody will say we'll use Dell.
But it limits you. It limits you. It limits you so much. So
At
the end of the day, things are going very. Things are becoming very expensive.
Things change.
No, things are becoming very expensive.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying that I'm even predicting that in the near future we're going to have what we call house crisis. You know what I mean by house crisis?
What's that?
When I say I talk about house crisis, is whereby you, a person who has no land right now, you may not hardly buy a land, because people are going to be owning land at the rich guys. And are they willing to sell, or they may not be willing to sell? And if they're willing to sell,
there's plenty of land.
Look at it. The ones who are going to be owning in the near future, the ones who are going to be owning land, they will be rich guys, because they are buying land each and every day and night. So at the end of the day, in the near future, you'll find that land are very damn expensive. You cannot afford buying a land. Right now, you just get the main street here and find out how much they are selling land. They are selling land not less than 20 million in some of this area within Arua city here. Not less than, and a plot of land like this, you just get around 30, 40 million. So what does that mean? That means that you have to work very hard to make sure to get the money to buy the land. So if you don't own the land right now, you may not own the land in the coming years. Yeah, that's how I just can't it that there's going to be a house crisis in a way that the standard of living is going to be very high, and the cost of living is going to be even high.
But things, you see, things economically, things also, the higher we develop, the higher we also keep adapting to certain situations. I mean, the standard of living today is not the way it was yesterday. But still, people adapt to it, and people still live.
Today, today, in some shops in Kampala, they are closed.
Yeah, because of the strike. They're striking.
Why are they striking?
Taxes, of course, taxes.
Have you taken, Hassan, one of the things that I always nowadays is, have you taken your time to study why are the businessmen striking? Yet even the tax they're charging them, they can put on the product that they are selling to recover. Why are they striking? You get what I'm saying? So when you look at, because now you buy a phone like this one here from, let me say, Dubai, you get this phone around the 120,000. Come on, 15. When it comes to Uganda here, they'll put a tax on it around the double, around 250 or 300,000, the tax of this one here. Then how much do you need to sell this phone here to get back your money? Shipping, what. So it becomes very expensive. And now if you put the price of this phone at around 600 or 800, it's going to take long. You're going to take long to sell it off. You will not be in business. But these businessmen, they want to have a affordable price for things that they can sell easily and they go back and buy more.
No, some of these taxes, I wouldn't even love us to go there, but just a tip on that. These taxes, why most of these small-scale businesses are closing up or they are striking, is because they feel the government is giving much of the attention to the big business owners. You can't exempt big businesses from paying tax. Then you are making these small businesses to suffer with tax. Do you know that the businesses we call the multi-billion businesses are not even paying tax? Because the government gives them that exemption. Exemption. They give them that tax holiday. Don't be surprised when the likes of I wouldn't love to mention names, but we know the big businesses in the country. Most of them are not paying tax. The government is protecting them because we have seen MTN closing up in one of the African. Which country was that? Not even MTN. We have seen so many companies.
Is it bad?
I mean, most it is very bad.
No, it's good.
This is someone who is making.
You know, one thing that when you say it's bad, you have forgotten that we have the biggest challenge that we have in this country is unemployment.
Yes.
These big businesses, whatever, they employ a lot of Ugandans.
Does it mean you should not tax them?
So if they are employing
now,
why do you tax lease? That is having a small scale business, and you leave maybe my producer Jonah. That is having multi-billion business. No, at least you calculate, give a margin to the other one, and then give a certain margin to this other one as well. But if you exempt this bigger business, and then just because you want him to operate, then the tax you would have gotten from him, you impose it on this one.
You lost the fire because you are not there. But let me tell you.
Okay, but let's go away from this discussion. Let's wind up. Yes.
You know when you are driving the car yourself like this. You will feel the weight of the passengers or the load of the thing that you have loaded in the car. But for you who sit like this, you will see even the driver it just is the driving. So that's why I'm saying that on the issue of the tax summary, I'm going to summarize just within 1 minute. One is, you never know, these people whom you are saying that they are exempted from tax, these are people who have a bigger percentage of people employed in their companies. Now the government is giving them that way, in a way that they can employ more people. You know, our country especially, we have been having a lot of challenge when it comes to unemployment. The youth, they are unemployed. There are so many Ugandans who are every day. Many people
So you forget about
outside.
the chain of people,
You know,
this one supports.
Labor force that goes outside every day, leaving at the airport, going outside, find job.
It happens everywhere. Not only
no,
in Uganda.
In Uganda especially, there are so many who are
happens
going
everywhere.
out. So
It happens
that, to reduce that one there, you make sure that you empower the company that can employ. They can, so they can employ.
That one cannot work.
Okay.
It doesn't work, but this is how may I assist it. Like
Okay, guys, we're winding up. We'll be getting back to some music. Liz, anything maybe? Do we have more stories that side as we summarize them?
Taylor said that she
Yes.
rather have a boyfriend who's a game player. I mean a video player.
Who is that?
Taylor.
Okay, okay.
The hit maker.
Hey, Taylor,
Yes.
the South African singer.
Yes, she
Okay.
says it's better for her to have that is a boyfriend who's a video game player than having a boyfriend who always goes to the club every weekend.
Okay.
So she wants, okay, what she's trying to say is that she wants a
Like someone who
man.
is indoors,
Yeah,
plays
indoors,
games
yes.
indoors.
Because what
and
she
gives
loves
you the
that
time.
one there, she says she doesn't want mosh.
Yeah,
But I'm the
true.
one who promotes her music. You better get a guy who moves in the club.
But how about her, who also is always out on
But she said
weekends
she's
for,
one
for
person who
business?
also
Even me, I
loves
don't
staying
want.
home.
I don't want a singer who is already there performing out and leave me in there.
But
Okay.
everyone has their own opinion.
Yeah,
That
people
is a
always have their
quality-
own
that's a quality
opinions.
that
That
she
is-
wants.
that is-
Taylor has statement that you saw that statement there. But everyone, one man is meeting another man is poison.
Yeah, true.
So for her, she feels that a man, by the people, some people they have that too much feelings. They have too much feeling. They want to own their husbands in their fingertips like this. But some of us, we are unruly. we are unruly.
Okay.
You cannot put just at your fingertips.
As you're winding up, guys, did you see this coming? Nina Rose is gearing up for politics.
Yeah, for politics. I saw that.
She wants to be an MP. She comes from Sembambule village, district, sorry, not
By the
village.
way,
I mean,
Hassan,
can she make it there?
I'm telling you,
Yes.
if there are 100 artists who stands for this forthcoming elections,
Yes.
other than MP,
Yes.
leave alone other
Yes.
positions,
Yes.
trust me, we can make to 60%.
True. I have a feeling Nina Rose can
We can
make
make
it.
60. By the
She
even
can make
our
it.
the time when when he came here stood as the Lord Mayor,
Yes.
I was saying, what's wrong with my elder? I wish he went for an MP, and Kami would have been in Parliament. By the way,
Yeah, true.
he would have, if he had gone to this end where in Mitiana. Yeah, if he had gone to Mitiana and said, I'm just a chameleon, I want to represent my people here, I've done enough the other side now, I've come to. Kami
They
was
will give him
the
that
member of
vote.
parliament. He was going to be member of parliament. But now you are coming to a place where everyone, even all people in Central, have tied their
notes.
votes for that man there. I don't want to mention his name. You come and you want to say you are.
Okay.
Sometimes the calculations are very whatever. There.
Yeah, true.
But they just want to assure Jose, you just organize yourself very well.
But does he still have
for
the
member of
interest?
parliament.
Anyways, but of course we'll be seeing 2026 coming through. A lot of artists, a lot of entertainers are wanting to actually head down to parliament.
60%.
Yes.
Even some of us we are here.
Maybe we could be seeing the transition Nina Rose has been going through, from being this stubborn, clacky, artist. She went to so much of gospel. She's now reserved. There's a way she's having that humbleness in her. I mean, she's really looking at
However much you humble yourself. But the first, what I know with Ugandans is, you can do 100 good things,
But
but
still-
one bad thing that you did way back. People always bring it to always overshadow all the things that you have done, good things you have done.
But a lady can go through in Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
Those
she
are not
can go
serious
through.
districts.
She can go
Those are not
through.
serious consistencies. They don't follow so much of her.
That's what you
You just go
Zimbabwe,
back.
You know the Zimbabwe we are talking about.
You go back, tell them you want the seat. I mean, most we have all seen.
What are you going to tell people? That that's
Listen.
what I was at my adolescent stage.
Listen.
Yeah.
We have seen a lot of artists, a lot of entertainers who have actually gone to parliament very easily. Not only in Uganda.
No, it is easier for them.
It is very easier for them.
That's why you see politicians,
Yes.
they like using them.
Yes.
They want using
In
entertainment.
Kenya, in Tanzania,
Actually,
we've seen
without entertainment, there's no even campaigns.
Yeah, true.
So these entertainers here, they have a lot of influence. That's why you find an MP say, let me get Jose Camino, let me get Jebeko, let me get this one here on track. Let us go and campaign. I pay them money. Actually, they have more voice to the public, to the fans outside there. They have more voice. Like for example, Eddie Kenzo, if he's to stand as an MP, yes, if he has the paper, this forthcoming elections, do you think people are going to have doubt with him? They will say, this one here,
all right.
tick.
All right, let's wind up. Nina Rosa for the parliamentary seat in 2026.
Not only her, I mean, can't even even the DJ, let them come
can
up.
also try.
Even you can even try. You can try.
We have seen this actually coming through
try.
from so many.
That's how you can try. I'm not supporting you.
But politics has never been my thing, unfortunately.
Actually, now what you do is, you see, this is the same thing what happened. For you are looking at the finance part of it, but I'm telling you, look here. Let's close, Moz.
Actually,
he doesn't know that. Even you see, Jose would have even gone and even stand the other side. But the person who was the main person who was pushing the fire he wanted him there, not the other side. Because they had a reason why they want him to.
Let's close the show. Thanks for watching. Keep it here. Keep it West Nile Television.
Kabisa, a woman is a blessing. Mayodika, a woman is a blessing. Kabisa, a woman is a blessing. Basi we lepi ba madu imo kurani tia. Lepi ba mapa imo kurani tia. Gupya ziwe lepi ba madu imo kurani tia. Uaro saroto. Ale miambamba si mavuri ya winga lumidia. Hiyo andamano tumi bedi leba madedria. Daswa kamungu ati malu ye kami madria. Kabisa.